You know that one person who always seems to wake up smiling? Energized, actually excited for the day? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's not about genetics, and it's definitely not luck. It all comes down to what they do in that first hour after they open their eyes. Okay, let's get into it. Seriously, think about that. What if the entire vibe for your day, whether it feels heavy and stressful or light and productive, was already locked in before you even had your first sip of coffee? It sounds a little dramatic, I know, but it might be way closer to the truth than you think. You see, science is really starting to agree on this. That first hour of your day isn't just a warm-up, it's the whole game. It's the moment where you either lay a foundation for calm and focus, or you accidentally set yourself up for a day of stress and distraction. So how did so many of us get this so backward? Well, let's talk about the modern morning. The one that for a lot of people feels like we're already losing the race before we've even gotten out of bed. I mean, if you wake up and that first feeling that hits you is just dread or this sense of being completely overwhelmed, you are so not alone. That immediate rush of anxiety, that mental clutter, that's become the new normal for millions of us. And really, it all boils down to two paths, two completely different mornings we can choose. On one side, you've got the reactive morning. That starts with grabbing your phone, which immediately spikes your stress. Your mind feels cluttered, and the whole day just feels heavy. On the other side, the intentional morning. That begins with just a calm pause. Your mood stays stable, you feel clear-headed, and the day just feels lighter. And here is the absolute game changer. Getting from that heavy morning to the light one isn't about having more willpower. It's not about some crazy, complicated routine you'll never stick to. It's just a simple system, and it's backed by science. So today, we're gonna break it down into 3 core principles: the reset, the activation, and the mindset. All right, first up, the reset. This is all about what you do in those first few critical minutes to just quiet your nervous system down and set a baseline of peace before the chaos of the world comes rushing in. And the process is so simple. Step 1, a 60-second pause. That's it. Just exist for 1 minute before you even think about your phone. Step 2, take 10 deep breaths. This literally flips the switch on your body's calm mode. And step 3, just delay those notifications. Protect that first hour. Treat it like it's sacred. So why does this tiny change work so well? Well, that simple pause lowers cortisol. That's your body's built-in stress alarm, and it goes nuts when you check your email first thing. At the exact same time, deep breathing helps increase serotonin, which is your natural mood stabilizer. You are literally physically changing your brain chemistry for the better. Now let's build on that. Principle number 2 is the activation. So once you found that baseline of calm, the next step is to gently wake up your body and your brain and get them ready for the day with some positive, natural energy. And again, we're talking about 3 super easy wins here. First, just open the blinds and let in some natural light. It's your body's natural on switch. Second, drink a glass of water before you have coffee. It hydrates your brain and helps you focus. And finally, just move for 60 seconds. A simple stretch is enough to release those feel-good endorphins. The key thing to remember here is that these tiny little physical actions have a huge biological payoff. You're resetting your internal clock, you're getting a clean energy boost without caffeine, and you're giving yourself a natural mood lift to carry you into your day. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the one that really ties it all together: the mindset. This is all about consciously, intentionally directing your thoughts to create the kind of emotional state you actually want for the day ahead. So how do we do that? First, set one single intention. Think of it as an emotional goal for the day, like, today I will be patient. Second, do a quick 30-second gratitude scan. Find one tiny thing you're thankful for. And third, create what's called a happiness anchor. Basically, do one small thing you love, like putting on your favorite song. And let's be really clear here. This is not about fake positivity or forcing yourself to feel happy when you don't. Think of it like this. You're giving your happiness a GPS route for the day. You're giving your brain a clear, positive direction to follow. And guess what? Your brain loves having a clear path. It'll naturally try to follow it. So when you put these 3 simple principles together, the reset, the activation, and the mindset, you make a fundamental shift. You go from having a day that just happens to you to having a day that happens by your design. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Happiness isn't luck, it's a daily system. It's not some random thing you just hope to bump into. It's the natural result of a consistent, intentional system you can build for yourself. And you can start tomorrow morning. Now, I know looking at all these little steps might feel like a lot, but here's maybe the most important part of this whole thing. You don't need to do all of it. You don't need to be perfect. The goal here is not perfection. Seriously, just pick one thing. Maybe it's the glass of water before coffee. Maybe it's just not touching your phone for that first minute. Because being consistent with that one small habit, that is what actually rewires the pathways in your brain. That is what creates real, lasting change.
When you do this, you're not just having a nice morning. You are taking back control of your emotional state right from the very beginning. You are building, and I love this phrase, emotional armor, before you even have to walk out into the world.
So the real question is, what are you going to do with that power? Your day doesn't just happen. You get to shape it right from the start. Tomorrow morning is a fresh start, a blank page. What will you choose to write on it?